Well, so yeah, welcome. And yeah, today we'll be playing Honkai Star Rail, and I think this is the last part of it. So I think we have 1 hour and 30 minutes story left. So yeah. Now then, let's get started. I think a small recap. Last time we went with Full Wish kind of framed us. She, well, to be fair, she framed Sunday, and then dragged every single supplicant or participant in the Fantasy Moon games and dragged their reputation, and yeah. Ohayou gozaimasu, Asta. Well, hello Twilight and Cherry, welcome. We had a great day, we have a great day. And yeah. So yeah, and afterwards all the people of the Smiley Cult turned into monsters. And yeah, that's what we are currently at. We're currently, well, speaking, I think we are somehow trying to get a mask for Blade, because then Blade can also control the monsters. Well, because he's also technically speaking a part of it, you could say. But yeah, that's what's currently happening. But I wonder, well, if you know, we are still currently at 4.2, and we still have a long time, many years left. Oh, okay, that Smiley is dangerous, but yeah. This where we fight foolish once and for all? I think so. But honestly speaking, I've no idea how the story will go now. Because honestly speaking, it feels like we're near the end of the Fantasy Moon games. But well, it is hard to say. I have no idea what will happen afterwards, because, well, we still have some characters left that will come. Well, we still have, I think, a half a year left. Well, we just recently, I think this patch is the first anniversary, so that means technically speaking we have 1 year left. Well, we are only at the start of the story, so I can't really imagine what will happen next. So yeah, that's what I'm wondering. And you're wondering about this smiley face that is just exploding. That is, well, that's creepy. I wonder if this is part of the smile of that thing. If you know the one that wanted to trap Silverwolf, and Silverwolf stopped, you could say. Oh, and I accidentally killed myself too.
This bootleg Silverwolf is actually pretty useful.
A mass production plan is already in work.
What? So yeah, we got I think from Pearl we got some kind of fragment of Silverwolf that that can use I think we're technically speaking currently kind of hacking into it, and yeah. Honestly, it's hard to explain. I just woke up and I keep accidentally killing myself. That's also something. Yeah, that smile is like a horror film. Horror monster. Yeah, this is Silverwolf. Smiley face that tried to trap. Yes, this smiley face that tried to trap Silverwolf. Yeah. My brain is not active right now. And I had a nightmare today, so that's that always adds up to it. So my nightmare was I think every streamer's nightmare. A terrible design, a terrible setup, you could say, streaming setup. That was really a worst, a bad nightmare. Like for example, it was about Honkai Star Rail. I was trying to set it up, and the overlay, everything was the opposite, you could say. Not the opposite, but everything was out of place and not in and didn't look good. That was a nightmare. But yeah, it's interesting to know that Pearl is kind of selling Silverwolf apparently, or at least a hacker abilities. But yeah.
Why is it just the screen?
No idea.
Pearl?
Okay.
Can't get through again.
Ah.
Whatever.
Yeah, they lost connection. Wait a minute, I think we have a bot. So yeah. Well, at least on Twitch. Nice band.
Peasant?
Wait, what? Why is it said peasant? Did I miss something? Oh. So you have ataxophobia? Well, I have to look up at this, but yeah. Ataxophobia. Disorder, untidiness, messiness. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I would say a little bit. But yeah. Yeah, I would say maybe a little bit, but well. I'm speaking. Well. Honestly speaking, I don't care about the other stuff, but my stuff has to be tidy, you could say. Well, don't really know if that counts though. So if someone else is untidy, it's their thing. But I just care about if my stuff is tidy or not. You could say it like this, I think. Yeah, the smiles are multiplying.
Looks like this is the unknown force Madame Pearl mentioned.
Yeah.
They are imaginated creations born from the synesthesia beacons. The supplicant masks of those 200,000 victims.
Yeah. I think the big smile. Yeah, my theory is that big smile is one of those Lord Revengers. So the ones that destroy, that follow the path of destruction. And yeah, my guess is it's the Ravager with the hand and the dice. So as instead of a head, it has a hand and it has a dice. That's my guess though. Could be somewhere else.
No wonder the Joy Ascendants got tougher the more we fought. It wasn't their flesh and blood getting stronger. It was these weirdos pulling the strings.
Yeah.
If we don't get rid of these smiley faces, there's no way we can stop Full Wish.
Oh, I didn't know that. I guess the smiley ones are quite strong.
Why start analyzing now? It's all fun. Just empty your mind. Isn't that happiness?
And you don't have ataxophobia then if you're just afraid of your things not organized. Yeah, could be. I think that's just something, for myself then. Yeah.
Let's focus on what's right in front of us. If we can see it, we can deal with it.
Okay.
Stand back, everyone. Watch out for friendly fire.
I wonder how it will. What will we be fighting? Will we be fighting smileys or something else? Wait, what? Wait a minute, who's that on the ground? I have no idea.
Hey, where's the kid?
Ah, that's true. Where are we? I read here something the matter. I can see invisible. So the first one, I'm right here.
Something's off. Dawn Hung.
Okay.
So you noticed it too. We're disappearing, one by one.
What? I think it's an illusion. I think like this.
What are you guys talking about?
Okay.
It's you.
We turn up the light on one another. In our hearts, there is only me.
I see, so the smiley ones, because they only see themselves and not the others, we kind of, every time we look at focus, they just, we also don't see our friends, you could say. I think something like that. Okay.
Doesn't matter if you can see or not. Let's meet at the top of the tower.
Okay. Oh, they disappeared.
Going to the top of the tower. Oh, you're too late.
Okay.
You'll be picked off one by one. Your
Okay.
companions are right beside you. Yet you will die alone.
Yeah, now they are just manipulating the Trailblazer.
Truly unfortunate and truly funny!
They disappeared. What's going on?
I think we're under hallucinations or something like that. Okay, that's a bit too close. Okay. Yeah, these giant smile faces are scary. Well, makes sense though, because with smiling faces, yeah, they sometimes look scary. Yeah, there's also a horror game about it, I think. Something called Appian. No idea what that is, but yeah. Okay. What does that mean? What the heck are you? You're nothing but full vicious lie. I'll say it first time. What the heck are you? Okay. The smile face can alter perception? Yeah, I think so. I think they are kind of altering, yeah, our perception. Like, now we can't see our allies. And we can't even... Wait. Yeah, I think we can hear them. Well, at least we heard them before. But now this disappeared. Okay. I see, so that means... Yeah, this guy says he's the Phantasm Moon. Yeah, there's a high chance that these were the ones that said that, well, after the end of these Phantasm Moon games, there will be a permanent new AHA or something like that. I see, so because the people are now, well, sad and scared, he's getting stronger. Or they are getting stronger. Okay. I have a feeling this will be the place where we awaken the elation path. Just a feeling. But yeah, if you're wondering, we are quite at the climax. Or we're starting to have the finale. That's why, yeah. That's why so much excitement, you could say. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Talk is cheap. If you've got the guts, put me on trial.
Okay. Mini Phantasm Moon. Yeah. That's a creative name, I would say.
This Mimi family of yours sure has quite the colorful cast of characters.
Yeah. So I guess Silver Wolf defeated the smiley face. You, how? Great Wolf, when did you get here? Yeah, I would say the second one. Great Wolf, when did you get here? Okay.
I heard someone was messing with my data. I had to come lay down the law.
I see, so Silver Wolf noticed that we used that.
I'll do you a favor while I'm at it.
Okay. Okay.
Don't rush. I'll send you to meet Mr. Mimi right now.
Oh, I think Silver Wolf died with the... What?
Take a guess. At which stage does a boss like you usually appear?
I think mid-boss. So not the final one, but the middle one.
Just one place. The tutorial.
Oh. I guess, yeah. That was at this, I think. Oh. A cutscene.
Child's play. What are you so smug about?
And there was Elio. Oh. Wait, did Servo just materialize herself?
Victory isn't hard, but I'm being generous today. letting you witness the gap between us.
Okay. Wait. What? That's wait. Didn't expect that.
Not bad. You've got some moves.
Wait, will she slowly transform herself? Could be. Yeah, she really is. I see.
What? You still think you can win?
Oh, okay. How strong is Silverwolf? Silverwolf is an emanator.
Sauron Hunter's
Wait.
mission ends here.
So she's quite strong.
Take a good look at who's taking you out.
And we finally get to see it. Silverwolf level 999.
Dark zone.
Okay. Hello. Well, hello, Marcelio. Welcome. And we had a great day, or we have a great day. And yeah. We are currently watching a fight, you could say. Oh. That was big damage. Okay. And there's Elio. So Elio is the black cat, if you're wondering.
That should put a stop to the endless flame wars.
So yeah, Silverwolf transformed. So I would say, I think according to lore, Silverwolf was an emanator of the elation. And afterwards, well, she didn't use her powers for a while because apparently in the future she would have destroyed the world, or multiple worlds. And yeah, because she joined the Stellar Hunter, that future was prevented, you could say. What's your best character? Best character? Well, I would say Anaxa. If you're talking about DPS. Support would be, I would say, Sunday. And there's also Ashville. I think. I haven't used it much. So, well, Ashville is currently hard to tell. You look?
Don't. It's a long story.
Okay. Can the joy at the ascendance be restored?
Nope. I can only keep them quiet for a while. Stop them from going crazy again.
Okay. What did you do? Yeah, I'm
I
wondering that.
hacked the beacons, then initiated 200,000 threads of operation. It's a high-level play, but I've got plenty of experience.
I see. So yeah, well, I was wondering how Silver materialized herself to fight the smiley one. But yeah, now think about the smiley ones were already kind of holograms or data. So makes sense. Okay.
You go handle Foolish.
Okay. Aren't you coming? You're not gonna give me any spoilers? I'll say the first one. Aren't you coming?
You have your games to play, and I have mine.
Okay. I wonder what her script says.
Oh, one more thing.
Okay.
Elio didn't want us to tell you, but we talked it over and decided to ignore him for now.
Okay. Mine is still level 999 and Archer. Let's see. So you got the new Silverwolf. Yeah, I have to grind a little bit. I'm out of gems right now. So yeah, I just want to get the new one.
This time, no one can see the path ahead. You're going to have to walk it alone.
So I guess because a lot of Eons are kind of in plain Arcadia, Elio can't really intervene or see the future right now. Alright, the future to be fair, but yeah. So everything will be uncertain, you could say.
Go. I wish you good luck.
Okay. Does she log off? Well, I guess we are currently at the virtual world, or the internet.
You've got quite the patience eavesdropping for this long.
I just noticed Silverwolf has the gauntlet. She has all the Infinity Stones.
A real mean one.
So I guess we don't get to see who that person is. Or maybe we do get to see it. I see.
Let's see just how long you can hide.
Yeah, I was wondering if we just switch the scene now after when Silverwolf said that, but I guess not.
Is this for the sake of ceremony again?
Oh, we do get to see the person. Wait a minute, it really is the nice guy. So yeah, that's one of the Lord Ravagers. I forgot the name, but he has a hand and a dice as his head.
You finally showed up, Mastermind.
Okay.
One more round. How about it?
Such a pity. If he'd stuck around a little longer, he would have witnessed an even more interesting truth.
Okay. I wonder what's that.
Is this appearance a future you've borrowed? In a certain possibility, you stand at the pinnacle of the Eminier's evolution, the universe's one and only true player.
Is this the murderer 15 years ago? No, this isn't the murderer, but that's well. I'm speaking, we don't know. But maybe the murderer, well, it can either be that murderer or it was also manipulated by him, or it was, well, somewhere else. Because they themselves, I don't think so. Because, yeah. Yeah, that I don't think. But yeah. So I guess, yeah. I see, so, well. The level 999, so the Eminate affiliation. I didn't know Silver could borrow the future or something like that. So that's interesting. Because, yeah. That would have been, well, how she looked like in the future and destroying worlds.
Every game already cleared. No more challenges, no more thrills, and naturally, no more laughter. Just silence. How many times have you worn that bored expression now?
Okay.
For you, this is the last time.
I can tell. Right now, I'd be wise to stay out of the line of fire.
Scared? Too late. How
Okay.
many more aces do you have up your sleeve? Play them one by one. I'm watching.
So I guess we finally get the cutscene and art. In the last stream, we didn't see anything like that. So yeah, we finally reached that part, I would say.
You'll see. Just not right now.
Okay.
Don't misunderstand, Hacker. I'm only stepping behind the curtain because tonight's comedy stars someone else. The Phantasmal games will continue, marching towards destruction, just as Emphorius did.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah, this guy really is part of the destruction, or, well, Lord Ravager, you could say. So that means he's also an Emanator. So yeah. But... yeah, Lygus, he was just so crazy. But he wasn't part of the destruction gang. I think at least. Maybe he was. But yeah. But he wasn't an Emanator. But this guy's an Emanator, so that means he's much more dangerous.
Take a guess. This time, who will be mourning when the clock finally runs out?
Okay. And back to us, I guess.
The noise is gone. Silverwolf said just now that this time no one can see the path ahead.
Well, that's true.
So even the script stops working sometimes?
I guess.
Basically saying it's no
Ah.
evidence at all, right?
Yeah, the Trailblazers should stop watching the hate comments.
Looks like the winds of public opinion are starting to shift.
Or maybe not. Speaking, I have no idea what you watch.
The IPC is interfering with the live broadcast, but Foolish TV will never yield.
Okay.
We will fight those despicable supplicants from beyond the sky to the bitter end.
Okay.
As agreed, we'll meet up at the top of the tower. Let's go. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Yeah. I'll go forward. I wonder how the full wish boss maybe look like. Will she transform herself? Will we see something new? I'm wondering what the octopus has to do with it. Because, well, if you remember, well, the mask that the Full Wish uses is an octopus. Well, at least the supplicant Full Wish. But yeah. Okay. I see, so we go, well. I see, so if we use this, we can jump higher. I see. Well, I didn't hear anything. I have no idea what I'm hearing, but yeah. It's a bit more quiet on my side, you could say. They're getting the little robots. Wait. There. Now I can get the chest. But yeah, honestly speaking, I'm not really into the jump run minigame. I just think it's alright. Okay. Wait. I see, so the Phobos are the ones that are currently changing public opinion. I see. The Phobos are... well, I guess they get a bonus, I would say. But yeah. I wish they had subtitles or something while the Phobos are talking or something. Because it's hard to decide right now. Maybe it's because... I don't know if it's because it's too quiet on my side or something. No idea. But yeah, it's really quiet. And this jump run. Yeah. I wonder how many coins I have. Maybe I know now, but yeah. Well, one day. Oh no. And, well, I was able to reach the rest. We got more jades. So that's good. Yeah, I guess this is the end. Yeah, we're finally outside.
We're through.
Well, kind of.
Don't let your guard down. Foolish looks strange.
Wait, what? That will be interesting to see. Grey hair, be careful. You're finally here. I almost forgot about you. You're finally here, I would say. Any good news? Foolish power is called happiness syntax. Sounds fancy, but all it does is manipulate people by stirring up and amplifying their inner desire. Bad news is, this trick works best in Planet Cardia. And any good news? You have said the bad news, so what's the good news? Sparksy just fought her way out of the tavern, going back live soon. Good luck with that later. Wait. Good luck with that then later. Okay. I guess... yeah, at the end of the tavern with Sparksy, she met the big smiley face. But I guess she managed to escape. Oh, yeah, that looks scary. Looks like a boss fight. But yeah, so I guess Full Wish can... wait. So her ability is amplifying desire, so that means... wait, if you're sad, if you amplify... wait, I see, so the happy feeling, she amplifies it, and people just get addicted to it, maybe. Maybe something like that. Wait, what? The good news is Sparks is alive and well. That's true.
Our hero has arrived.
Yeah, and she's going live, so I wonder what that means. Well, maybe she's changing our public opinion or something like that.
Bearing vanity, violence, and that signature baseball bat. Here you are.
Oh, speaking, I haven't used that baseball bat in a while. You don't sing mud? No one can protect you? Oh no, wait. When I let her speak? I see. I'd say the first one. You don't sing in mud?
Not at all. I am nowhere near done.
Okay. I guess she will continue, well, destroying reputations.
Do you see? Hundreds of millions of expectant eyes. The mud you speak of is sweet dew to them.
Okay.
Relax. I don't intend to use happiness syntax on you.
Oh, you can read minds.
I never planned on defeating you, or that star-studded team backing you up. Each one of you is a ticking time bomb. A single stomp, and the shockwaves could shatter plain Arcadia.
Okay.
The outcome of this game, it's all too clear.
Okay.
Forces from beyond the sky vie for supremacy, ultimately destroying plain Arcadia. History remembers it as the cosmic bloodstained games.
Well, I see, so that's her goal. Yeah, but if the truth come out, it will say that, well, that she destroyed it. But yeah, she is, well, blaming it all on Iveron. You could say that is beyond the sky. It won't happen, nobody cares. I got all that on record. I'll say the first one, that won't happen.
That won't happen.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to defeat you and put an end to all this.
Yeah.
Then do you remember the last time you had a good laugh?
No idea.
Let me help jog your memory.
Okay. I wonder what she shots.
Living, breathing person turned into a flower right in front of me, and it was giggling.
Okay.
Someone, anyone, save us! Where is the IPC? Where's the Department of Operation Defense?
Okay.
Pitiful souls. And laughable too.
There is no need for panic. The Research Society of Happy Smiles foresaw this calamity long ago.
Okay, that just sounds suspicious. If you know it a long time ago, why didn't you prevent it? Something like that.
We hereby proudly recommend our health tonic, the Rejuvenation Fountain. It wards off the abundance and reverses disease. Please look for...
Yeah, that really sounds like a cult then. If they're selling that stuff and that would turn them into, well, into monsters.
Idiots. Trying to profit from a disaster. They can't even save themselves.
Wait. I see, so, well, or maybe not. I guess that person just wanted to earn money.
Looking at the wording in the evacuation notice, I see the IPC's fingerprints all over this. I think the Express is just taking a fall.
Okay.
No, if you ask me, this is absolutely a Foxian conspiracy.
Oh no, the conspiracy theorists.
Foolishness. Sheer foolishness. I call upon us. No, it is imperative to convene the Arcadia Council immediately and reach a consensus on the following. To reclassify the Joy Ascendants as a brand new subtype of Imagine.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think they're Imagineers.
And then what?
And then accept them with all your heart, and one day you'll be able to coexist peacefully.
Well, good luck with that, I guess.
All these years later, and it's still the same bunch of idiots running the show.
Okay.
What's up, chap? Surprise! Didn't see that one coming, did ya?
There's Sparksy. And her life.
Just days after getting my channel back, Sparksicle is back to bring you the biggest surprise of the century.
Okay.
That's right. I'm laying my cards on the table. This whole laughter-filled carnival is my masterpiece. So, do me a favor with those lucky little fingers of yours and hit that follow button.
Okay, yeah, Sparksy says she did all this. I wonder, well. Yeah, maybe she can just, well, get through that, she gets the wish power instead of full wish, or something like that.
So she's still alive after all.
Okay.
Do you see it? The true face of plain Arcadia. You try to defend yourself, but from start to finish, few actually care.
Okay.
Why are they laughing? No one cares. This is my home. An absurd Arcadia that performs a farce in the name of elation.
Okay.
Everyone's suffering is worthy of their laughter.
Okay.
You think you're wide awake, yet you're the one who's fallen deepest into the dream.
Yeah, full wish is, I think, still delusional that she thinks that she is helping Aha. But in reality, she is helping this destruction.
tuning to make her confess to the public.
I wonder if it works though.
Also, we need to pry out of her how to undo the transformations.
Okay.
Or, Full Wish, you can do it yourself.
Yeah.
This is your last chance.
Okay.
Once the transformation starts, there's no stopping it. Killing me won't do you any good.
Well, I think Blake can reverse it.
Besides, aren't you the ones to blame for all this?
And now she is saying we are the fault because we just went to play Honkai, I think.
You're a stubborn one.
Yeah.
Your kindness is laughable. How can a fool's play end in a boring epiphany? Come then. I've set the stage for a bloody spectacle.
Okay.
Right at the top of the Seafeld TV tower. Prepare to welcome the climax of this game.
Wait, what? I think we just saw multiple full wishes. Well, I think it is.
Cowardly vermin.
Yeah.
We need to catch her. Immediately.
I've got to hand it to you guys. It takes real patience to sit through all her jibber jabber.
Okay.
Go on. I'll open a shortcut for you.
Oh,
I'd like
that's
to
fast.
see what other tricks she has up her sleeve.
Yeah, Silver Wolf. Well, that's her time to shine, you could say. Wait, I just heard the music. Yeah, this is quite creepy. So yeah, the music, or the background music, kind of sounds like a childhood game. And yeah, it sounds scary, let's say. Ah, there. Yeah, it reminds me of some, well, some kind of childhood series, or children's series.
On my account if you dare.
Wait. Yeah. Get all the coins. Because why not?
Take this. System crash.
I wonder if, well... Yeah, sad enough, well, I can't really do anything about my keyboard noises.
Vines. It's
While I looked it up, but yeah, it won't work for me.
The shadow is stirring.
So I guess you will hear a lot of keyboard. How do I... Yeah, I need a giant boost. No, didn't work. Wait, I have to get up there. Well, I just want the little one. There, I finally got it. Yeah, I don't think we need to read the display. I still have no idea what they do. I just collect them for fun. Okay, that was simple. Yeah, somehow wait. That was quite simple, it just destroys automatically. Yeah.
Halfway generated. Obstacles
Jump in the
cleared.
middle, nice. Yeah.
Pick up the speed. Faster.
Okay. Okay, I guess we have to go fast. Sorry, single coin. I don't think I'll be able to get you. Yeah. Well, I say this, well, luckily this is only a minigame. Any longer and I would have been able to. Oh, we're here, I think?
Full Wish and the source of Shuhu's flesh. They're just up ahead.
Okay.
What a mess.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, it's time for boss fight. But yeah, I have to say, well, I wonder what will happen in the next patches. I think the next patch is Blade, the new Blade SP. Other than that, I have no idea who the next character is. But yeah, I think only Blade. So yeah, let's go. Okay. Now, I see it needs Trailblazer. Yeah, I guess Wait a minute. Is it automatically? I don't have that Trailblazer build though. I have to look. Yeah, I don't have it built. Sadly enough, well, I think I do have the Harmony one built though. The Remembrance one. Kind of. Let's enhance that one to max level at least. But yeah. Yeah, let's put this Trailblazer there. And save, yeah.
I look forward to your performance this time.
Oh. Yeah, I think that was well. That was a special dialogue with Anaxa. Didn't know that existed. I tried to get them pulled for Rodia, but I got a Heathcliff instead. I got 2 times. Oh. Well, well. I think this... Well, good luck with that then. I don't know much about the gacha banner. Other than, yeah. Then it's... Well. I don't think there's a guaranteed or something like that. So you just have to hope. Well, at least the Heathcliff is apparently really good. So that's also something. But yeah, are they cosplayers or something? Because I'm seeing a lot of this girl. Well, on the ground at least. But yeah, what will happen? I think we fight against a giant flower monster. That's my guess. But with... Oh, I was able to go up.
That giant flower.
Yeah.
Is the true owner of the mask.
Oh. Yeah, that will be scary. Yeah, no, PT is rough. Yeah. I don't think they have PTs because I think the Limbus company is quite old. Well, it's older than the other new gacha games. So I think PTs weren't that popular during that time. Or maybe it's new, I have no idea when it was released, but yeah. What are you laughing at? Wait, you could also fake laugh, like ha 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 ha. Yeah, the first one. What are you laughing at?
Life is short. Why not smile more? We're all recipients of Aha's blessings.
Okay.
Seeing how ghastly everyone looks, let me tell one last joke.
Okay.
On that bloody evening 15 years ago, a student covered her mouth and hid in a broom closet, watching as her friend was smeared across the blackboard like paint.
Yeah, I think that's foolish.
After she was rescued, she couldn't go home. The adults brought her 2 small boxes. Her parents were inside.
Okay.
From then on, she lived inside a wardrobe until a granny from the Mutual Aid Society knocked on her door. Child, you have to come out. There are so many others like you. We can help each other pick up the pieces, bit by bit.
Okay. Yeah, she has said that before, but I wonder what the plot twist is. So what will be different now?
Did that child find a way out? Yes. And thank goodness. Every day she received letters of encouragement filled with smiley faces. She returned to school, spending her days and nights with new friends. People held her hand and said, "Go get him. You're the pride of the Arcadia."
Okay.
And I said, "That's right. I am the pride of the Arcadia."
Click! That's the one. The perfect, tearful smile.
Okay.
Where are the cameras? What are you doing hiding in the back? Get in here! We need to capture every single detail.
Yeah, I guess we are getting kind of the backstory of Foolish now, and how she became like that.
I don't quite understand. I understand everyone wants to document happy moments for me, but why are there so many cameras?
Yeah, I think they, don't want to document, but also get news, you could say. Oh well, at least, or clicks, you could say.
Mr. Collier, you're getting too excited. You let the cat out of the bag.
I see, so Foolish learned the truth that they really didn't do anything for her happiness, but more like they wanted to use her, you could say.
No big deal. We can edit it in post.
Post? Edit? What are you talking about?
Foolish. Congratulations. Just moments ago, you conquered every last viewer. Ratings for the elating show, Please Be Happy, just hit an all-time high.
Okay.
The investors made the call immediately and greenlit the budget for the next 3 seasons. Cast members, and especially you, Foolish, great work. You are the pride of the Arcadia.
Okay.
What did you say? So, the people who helped me? Uncle August, Miss Mai? Were they all actors?
What? Wait, so I think there was a documentary and they had Full Wish, you could say. Wait, so it's like a Truman Show then. So I guess Full Wish didn't know herself. She was, well, I see. So she asked why there are so many cameras. So that was because, yeah, she didn't know that it was all filmed. Well, that's quite cool.
The inspirational girl who survived the Herald of Death tragedy. A 100% true story. That's exactly the effect we're after.
Oh, yeah, they are quite evil. Or the producer and everyone else. They decide to do that.
Remember to look at the camera, superstar. Give us another smile.
Yeah, looks like the Truman Show. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this kind of has a feeling of that if all of them were actors.
That night, she locked herself in a room again. She turned away from every camera lens, hoping for just one person, anyone, to offer a sincere apology.
I see, so yeah, well, because of the Herald of Death incident, she locked herself in her room. Then one day an old lady came, and I guess that old lady was an actor. So yeah, now all the people that helped her were all actors, and yeah, then she locked herself up again, after knowing the truth. Now she knows what social media are capable of. That's true.
But in the end, she received only a featherlight package. Guess what was inside?
And she wasn't getting paid for that also. So that's also something.
A fool's mask.
Yeah.
Correct, but not quite. There was a note behind the mask, and it read, "The way you cried, you looked like a complete joke."
Oh. I see, so yeah, that crying was for the, well, it seems like for that show. Where's Himiko, when she's supposed to have Full Wish? During that time, Himiko already, I think, went to the Express, so she wasn't in Plain Arcadia anymore. I think at least. But yeah. I was speaking, I have no idea where Himiko is currently under the tower and fighting against the monsters, but yeah. But yeah, Himiko during that time was on another planet. There's no excuse for hurting the innocent, so you made yourself into the aggressor. Yeah, I'd say the second one, so you made yourself into the aggressor.
You want to demand an apology from the world of 15 years ago? You're the one who's become the aggressor.
Yeah, she recreated and made it much worse, the Herald of Death incident, you could say.
How could that be? I merely turned people into actors in front of the lens. That is all.
But there's one thing she forgot. Consent. And now she's doing the exact same thing that broke her, you could say.
Gods are fools, mistaking malice for mirth. Mortals are shams, masking malice with mirth.
Okay. Oh no, these thinking games.
So, my dear supplicants, go ahead. I know you just want to turn me into a mindless monster too, don't you?
Oh no, wait, what? Oh no, she has the camera rolling.
Don't engage her. The camera is on us. Did she implant Shuhu's cells into her own body?
Yeah, she did.
Viewers, I knew it! They're trying to frame me! Soon, I'll lose my mind!
Oh. Oh no, she's buffing herself.
I will spit right in your smiling face.
Yeah, that looks scary.
I want to see when a mortal destroys the elating shell you've been abusing yourself with.
Okay.
Will you still be able to laugh?
Yeah, I wonder how we fix it.
From the elation,
Okay.
I shall create a never-ending Fantasmoon game.
Yeah, there's the octopus mask. Oh. Okay.
Oh God, let everyone
Okay.
stop laughing.
Okay.
Is this as you wished?
Okay. I've heard 2 girls transform already. Yesterday and today. Well, Twilight Cherry, if you want, there's a new room for you.
The game to go on forever.
Because that's,
Inside an undying deadlock.
yeah, that looks like a room.
Focused. Don't let Shuhu assimilate you.
Okay. Yeah, fast forward. And I would say, first we buff, well, we buff Anaxa and use his ultimate, and everyone's ultimate.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
And yeah, I'm surprised. Well, somehow they look quite similar. Well, between Chroma and yeah. Yeah, between Chroma and Full Wish. Wait, she's called Ill Wish now, so that's something. I don't like this room. I stick with Chroma. I see. Well, it looks a bit bad.
Even so,
Oh.
there are still people rooting for us.
But didn't expect the livestream comments. So if you're watching, well, I think in Bilibili and such, the livestream comments are flying, well, you could say. Are kind of flying on the screen, you could say. Unlike in chat comments where it's on one side. And yeah. Wait, what? If you're watching, I never use Trailblazer Harmony. And not Trailblazer Remembrance. But I didn't know that. Okay. No. Yeah, that's scary. But I think I got a bit desensitized. I played too much with boss. The boss monsters also looked scary. Well, I think currently it's quite alright, I would say. Yeah, Naxa is truly my ace, you could say. Even though I still haven't gotten his light cone. I always lost the 50-50 doing that. One day, I get his light cone.
I believe in the Astral Express.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we just normal attack. We have to break it. Oh. Wait, I didn't know that you can attack your allies. I see, so this is, wait, the confusion from Polish. I see.
What's the matter? Insanity. To the soul.
And we get the buff if the enemy is still, wait, this is right, I see. Oh no.
Just a frail insanity.
So I guess Sunday is, well, it's will attack one of us now. Yeah, man. Surely the greatest man.
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Well, we are doing damage.
I believe in the Astral Express.
Okay. Yeah, it did take a while. But where did I get Wind DOT? I think Anaxa. Wait, maybe Anaxa does that. But this is the first time seeing it. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that Mem can use support. Oh wait, buff the character. I guess yeah, I never used the remembrance one.
I believe in the Astral Express.
Okay. So I guess 2 sides are now forming the internet, at least in the game. One that believes in us, one that doesn't. Oh no. Anaxa might be in danger.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
Okay. Oh, luckily it did. But that's good. Yeah, Naxa is a danger, you could say. I have no idea how it suddenly happened, but yeah. Well, Naxa is our only damage dealer, so we have to hope. Well, otherwise, Mem has to do it. And that will take a while. Okay. I think we're safe right now. I just noticed, we have full skill. Maybe I should have used it then. Okay. Yeah, I think the elation mask, if they are full, we get skill points. I think at least. Oh no. Yeah, I think wait, an ultimate is coming. Can't think out. I think Unforest should soon be open. Or well, I think it's 1 year, so. And then Unforest becomes a real planet or something like that. Will be interesting to see. But yeah. It's. Then I wonder what will happen. Will Unforest be. Will they be able to travel to space, or what will happen? Okay. And Sunday's finally free from the mind control. Or maybe not. Not again. It just keeps happening. Okay. Yeah, I think I will use Alexa for a long time. Okay. Will I finally be able to use Sunday? I finally did. That was a long time. I think Sunday was the one that got debuffed the most during this fight. And now, we broke a wish, so that's good. Oh no. Yeah, now, the moment I wanted to use the ultimate, it wasn't able to. I say this boss fight is quite difficult, but luckily it isn't as difficult as against the. What was it called again? The one in Unforest, the final boss. I forgot the name. Something. Yeah, I don't remember. I tried to remember, but yeah. It's been a while. Or to say 1 year, but yeah. Or maybe more than 1 year, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, we are soon done. As long as there's no second phase, we should be fine. Oh no, she healed herself. But wasn't much, it looks like. Wait, what? I see, so... Wait. So the Hamas also deal damage. I just noticed that, but yeah. Yeah, this really is a horror game. Okay. Yeah, we should be soon done, I would say. Yeah, we should be fine. Unless she has a second form. Then it's over for us. Okay. Yeah, the ultimate. And yeah, we have it, maybe. Yeah. Okay. I say Full Wish doesn't look happy at all. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Well, I kind of seen a screenshot of what will happen now. So that will be something.
That's it?
So weak. Don't stop now. I haven't had my fill yet.
Kill her. Kill her. Kill her.
Okay. Oh, we got eaten.
I believe in the Astral Express.
Okay. Well, I hope we taste tasty. But yeah. So this is where we are. Okay. Now we meet the new personality.
Nameless.
Okay.
I have awakened only 3 times in a millennium. 2 of those instances arose from the exceptions you brought.
Well, I think she's talking about the nameless, so not really us in person. Wait, there's a bot. Yeah, I banned it. But yeah, we just saw, well, behind us, I guess Full Wish Mass is nearly complete because she has 4 flames. So I don't know what the last condition is, but yeah. I got spoiled the way the streamers are going to borrow the ruler. Not really. I just saw, well, and then one screenshot. Wait, sorry. I just saw one screenshot in, well, on X or Twitter. And yeah. There's something, well, happening, you could say. Yeah, Nessa, I'm here to help. So yeah, as you can see, Full Wish needs only 1 condition and she wins. But yeah. I would say the second one. Are you here to help?
No. I have come to pass judgment.
Okay.
Full Wish's transgressions have been judged by the Phantis Moon. Now, I will return everything to its proper course.
Okay. I wonder what she did. Its proper course, what does that mean? Your toilet is ice cold. What are you planning? I would say its proper course, what does that mean? Yeah.
It is simple. By my hand, the joyous sentence will return to the embrace of the Master of Immortality. Even if Shuhu were to rise again, the outcome would be the same.
Okay. They all died, that is absolutely unacceptable. The winner isn't decided, no referee needed yet. You're not an investor, who are you? I see, so she wants to kill everyone. And then everything will return. But then the innocent will die. So yeah. Yeah, first one, they died, that is absolutely unacceptable.
Dragging 200,000 innocent people to the grave. I can't accept that.
Innocent. The innocent people you speak of are willingly offering up their wish power to the enemy, driving you into a corner. I can see it clearly. Their support for Full Wish and their hostility toward you. It's all from the heart.
Okay. Yeah, it is a cult, so it's hard to escape that.
So what if it's true? As long as there's still someone out there who has hope, I won't give up.
Indeed, in Aha's games, right and wrong are of no consequence. So you must understand, everyone you save today could just as easily turn around and spit on someone else. Or perhaps even you, tomorrow.
Okay.
On the path of elation, humor and cruelty hold equal strength. Full Wish bested you because she granted all living beings the right to mockery. Mocking you, her, even themselves. Mocking everything disappointing about this Arcadia. As you can see, people have chosen the masks she offered.
I wonder how that works. I think they did kind of accept it when doing the happiness surgery. But, well, maybe some of them just didn't see the fine print or something, so they didn't know this would happen.
To think a mere game could change the world, that is nothing but a fantasy.
Okay. I'm not arrogant enough to think that people would take off their masks on their own. I'm not listening to all these rules. I'll say the second one. They will take the mask off their own.
I only believe one thing. People are disappointed in the world because they wanted to get better. And I can show them that someone will always step up.
Okay.
You don't even have a decent mask.
Yeah, we got it from Evanesia. She just created it out of paper. Wait, what's she staring at?
But you seem to be hiding an interesting ace up your sleeve.
Okay.
If you allow that wish power to surge into you unchecked, you'll end up just like Full Wish, tainted by it, losing your sense of self. And how can you be certain that you won't be changed by the elation?
Wait. I think she saw that we can get the elation pack or something like that.
It doesn't matter. A journey is supposed to change a person.
I see the general who doesn't disappoint. Yeah, that's Jing Yuan. The genius who leads the stars. Who's that? I think that's Herta. Crystal flower that embraces the world. Let's skip that. The Watcher of the River of Forgetting. Yeah, that's Acheron. And the sun destined to rise. Yeah, that's well, that's final. Yeah, the crystal flower. Well, I did see that. Well, these are all emanators if you're watching. So, well, I think the crystal flowers might be Cyrene. Who knows? I would say. Well. Which one? Well, let's take the third one. Oh, it really is Cyrene.
Even if the world isn't kind to us, that's okay.
I see.
As long as I don't forget, there will always be someone to remember the meaning of a smile.
I wonder who the other, what the other choice would have said. Well, I don't know.
It doesn't matter who I used to be.
Okay.
What matters is what I want people to see when they look at me.
Okay.
You know something? You're far more arrogant than you realize. But if you aren't mad enough, how could you ever earn their favor?
Who's the pink girl? That's Evanesia. She is, if you want, you could say the Yamiku, not Miku, Sakura SB. So it's, well, she is based off of a character from Honkai Impact 3rd. And a bit Yamiku if you know if you know Genshin, but yeah. Yeah, Yamiku is also based off of the Sakura in Honkai Impact 3rd. And she's, you could say, she's well, part of a tree. So the yellow tree you're seeing, that's part of her body, you could say, kind of. And she's the, you could say, the judge for the Phantasm Moon games. Kind of like in, well, if you know about Fate, there's the ruler class, and she's, well, she's kind of that, you could say.
It seems.
Okay.
Even in the darkness, there's a light that still shines for you.
The elation. I know exactly.
The glow sticks from Star Rail Fest?
So yeah, well, when 4.2 started, the elation path was already unlocked. So yeah. Give me 3 more minutes. Check back in 3 minutes. Let's say the first one. Give me 3 more minutes.
Why 3 minutes?
I have no idea. Maybe. Yeah, I'd say maybe it's because it's the 3rd anniversary, but yeah.
Is all you need to believe in the light.
Okay.
Childish. Using glow sticks as weapons. That's certainly a first.
Well, ever heard of a lightsaber?
Then the pact is sealed.
Okay.
Fantis moon above and sacred tree below, witness this oath at this moment. As constant as I am, as certain as your ascent, let it be never forsworn.
Okay.
You're up, protagonist.
Oh. Yeah, there's an old Evanis here now. Okay.
I believe in you!
It's now to, well, it's now time for the lightsabers. Maybe. Okay. Oh. I see. So these are the people that believe in us. The mess.
No matter what kind of wish, I'll accept it.
Oh, I didn't know we had a wand.
With the self beneath this mask, I'll show them.
Okay.
The hero makes a dazzling exit.
Okay. Oh, we got a new mask. Yeah. I had shivers down my spine, you could say.
Just who exactly is the undying monster here?
Well, still you, but yeah.
You got my attention. Your moment to shine.
Okay. I hope we get a serious weapon next time, but yeah. Well, that's something. Wait, I have to... Wait. Yeah, there.
Right now. The stage is yours.
Okay.
Where'd you pop up from?
Wait a minute, I didn't know that. Yeah, I think it's a support, but yeah.
You alright?
I'm good. Actually, I've never been better.
Okay. I don't know why, but...
Keep the heat up.
Yeah, I can't click that anymore. Yeah, finally.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
So I think, yeah. I wish the Trailblazers had some... Yeah, the lightsabers are my style, you could say. But yeah, they're funny though. Yeah, let's use this. Ah, I kept clicking the wrong thing. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, I wonder how we revert that back. So canonically speaking, this fight is only 3 minutes. Where?
Do you hear that, foolish? This one is for Scott.
Okay.
And this one's for Cinderborn and the Daybreak Squadron. And this one, this is
Okay.
for everyone you've tormented.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we are doing something. So yeah, well, I still hope Scott comes back. I still hope that, but yeah. Okay. I see, so that's a damage boost. Okay. So yeah, we are doing much more damage than the first battle, so that's good. And we are getting buffed. But yeah. Yeah, these lightsabers are something else, I would say. Or light sticks, to be fair. But yeah. I did not he was able to use them as nunchucks too, the Trailblazer. So nunchucks, drumsticks, and yeah. Helicopter, and nunchucks. Yeah, that's true. I know that meme. Yeah, let's use on the last one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we should be fine. I wonder if the boss is also pulse gate. Because, yeah, we are max level and anything like that. Okay. Oh, I got that forward boost. Okay.
I'm just afraid. To the soul, insanity.
Yeah. This fight might have gotten longer. Yeah, she's kind of getting bulkier. I think it's because of flowers. Oh no. It's always Anaxa that is near dying. Yeah, Anaxa, well, I guess he really is a phrase scholar. Because, yeah. You could say, well, he gets a lot of damage. At least he's attacking the right people, so that's good. Okay.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on.
Yeah, let's set up the, you could say, the shields.
The dice have been cast.
Now that I think about it, well, it's been a while since I've ever used a healer. The healers are not really that, well, either use shield or healing, but yeah. Maybe one day healers will be meta again, or something like that. Okay.
I'm just a frail.
Yeah. I say, well, wonder what it had next. I'm still wondering if we ever will get a new 5-star Trailblazer, you could say. Kind of instead of using, well, we are currently using the starter one, he just gets more pass. But I wonder if we will one day get a, well, new 5-star version. Just like Dan Heng, you could say. He has, if I remember correctly, a lot of 5 stars. Well, 2 5 stars, yeah. So yeah, Dan has 2 different 5 stars. So I wonder if they, well, one day we, well, the Trailblazer will also get something like that. March also has 2 characters, so the Trailblazer is the only one that is on loan right now. Okay. Another thing, it would be funny if we one day would. Even though it's Honkai style, it would be funny if we get a Trailblazer SP or something like that. Like there's just someone that looks like the Trailblazer. Just like how we have seen that many Bronya Barons, you could say. But okay. Just a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, I think normal attack. Okay. I say, this year I've seen a lot of Jester art. Well, I think Fullbush also is kind of, well, dressed like a Jester. You can see the neck and the animation at the end. Well, the ultimate, but yeah. Then there's also, well, the amazing digital circus. Then there's, well, Tumblr Sexy Man Jester. I think it's just the Jester voting or something like that. I've seen that, and yeah. There's a lot of circus film this year. Okay. Yeah, I think just one more attack and we should be fine, I think. Or may not. There's still, well, there's still 10%. I thought it would be soon over. I guess not. Okay. And yeah. No attack. There's a little bit more. Okay. I think Trailblazer might get the last hit. Just maybe. Or may not. I guess Anaxa gets the last hit. Or may not. Well, I guess Sunday gets the last hit. Or may not. Aventurine? Or may not. Okay, the Trailblazer. Or may not. This keeps happening. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I still don't see the tentacle monster. Okay, maybe a little bit. Okay. Because, well, foolish mass is that of a tentacle. So that's what I'm wondering.
I'm sorry, my dear viewers.
What is an access crit rate? That I have no idea. I'll have to look it up. Well, I will look it up, so yeah. And hello, Nano Boomer, welcome. And we had a great day, or we have a great day. There's also a new Clown Clan archetype support in TCG. Ah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I remember now. Yeah, there's a lot of clowns this year. I think it was in some kind of, well, I forgot the archetype, but yeah, I remember the art.
In the end, I still couldn't protect this Arcadia.
Okay.
The people have made their choice. You've lost.
Yeah.
You don't know what their wishes are.
Okay.
I don't know. And I don't care. So slow. It would only take the herald death an instant to kill me.
Yeah, but I don't think the Herald of Death exists anymore.
But it took Arcadia 15 whole years.
I see. So she means if the Herald of Death killed her, well, now, it would be instant, but Arcadia took her 50 years to kill her or something like that. I think that's our first.
She's dead.
Yeah, could this be our first, you could say, death? No, well, except for Amphorius, I think this is the first time we've seen a real death. Well, yeah, Amphorius, technically speaking, is all digital, the murders, but the rest? Yeah, I think this is the first time we are seeing someone really die in Honkai Star Rail. Or maybe there's a death I forgot, but yeah.
The one responsible for all this. And yet, she gets to just drift away into death.
Okay, Blade is jealous. And yeah, I remember now, Bronya's mother. Yeah. Yeah, she also died. I guess that's the second time then.
And left us with a massive headache to boot.
Yeah.
You haven't forgotten, have you? The real crisis is only just beginning.
Rip Fulvish. That's true. Rest in peace. Even though she did a lot of stuff, you could say. And we also have a problem that now everyone's reputation is destroyed. I think she livestreamed herself, saying that we did it, so there are a few people that believe it, I think.
If the abundance transformations continue, this whole world will be reduced to a demonic star.
Yeah, that's true. How do we prevent that?
It's worse than that. The moment Foolish died, the internet went into a total meltdown.
Okay.
She was planning to go for broke from the very start. She didn't leave us any way out.
I see, so because we killed her, yeah, the people will believe, well, they will believe her because we can't really have any evidence right now, or get any.
Everyone's going to die! Save us!
The situation is already spiraling out of control. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before a third and fourth wave of disasters hit.
Not Foolish did bad things. Yeah, she did do bad things. A lot of them, I'd say. But yeah.
That's enough.
I know this is sudden,
Wait, who's that?
but all eyes on me, please.
Okay.
I am Cinderborn of the Daybreak Squadron. I'm currently borrowing Miss Sparksy's live stream channel.
Wait. I see, so Sparksy is using her audience to clear our reputation, you could say, and tell the truth maybe. I see, so she was getting the witnesses.
Everyone, please listen to me. It's not time to despair just yet.
Or may not. Some side quests, expand on what she did. Oh. Yeah, I might have skipped the side quests. I have a lot of backlog of that.
Cut the chatter! Hurry up and save me! All this time, Full Wish has been deceiving everyone and rigging the game. stopped her. And even now, they're still trying to stop the disaster from spreading.
Oh. So yeah, he really is saying the truth now. Or exposing her.
Sit around waiting to be saved. Supplicants aren't the only ones capable of miracles. We can rely on ourselves to make our wishes come true.
Okay.
I'm assisting with the rescue efforts in Seafeld City. To anyone who can hear my voice, please take action immediately.
I think Cinderborn will now become a Kamen Rider. Because, well, all his other teammates, if you know, they got eaten by Asheville. So yeah, Cinderborn is the only one left.
True, you really know how to be panic. Won't solve any.
Keep your phone lines open and conserve your battery. Tell your friends and family. Tell everyone around you. There is still hope.
Okay.
Yeah, there's still hope.
The Daybreak Warriors are with you. All rescue forces are en route to Seafeld City.
Okay. What about the other places? Are they also safe now?
And Blurry, would you like to say a few words as well?
Wait, who's Blurry? Oh.
Hi, hello everyone. I'm the author of Fluffy Across the Blue, Blurry QR Cult.
Oh. I forgot about that. Yeah, what does Wait, what did Nilox do? Yeah, I think we... Well, when she comes out, we maybe get out... Well, find out what she did or something. I still can't even imagine what her attack animation will be.
So pull yourselves together, or else I totally draw your scaredy cat faces into the comic.
Okay.
Speaking of comics, the Fluffy's latest update, Audience with the Divine, the Plain Arcadia volume, is complete. The release date is set for...
Oh, and there's the advertisement.
Who are you?
Wait, who is it?
I'm your attending physician. What did you promise me when you were discharged?
Wait, what? Yeah, if you remember, Songshang is the... Well, the fake doctor, you could say. That is apparently also practicing medicine in a hospital. I wonder if you see her. Oh.
Thoroughly entertaining comedy sketch. Well then, chat, that's a wrap for tonight. Bye!
Yeah, that's the doctor. It's going automatically. I didn't type anything. Okay.
It seems this world is not completely incurable yet.
Yeah, there's still hope.
Don't tell me. You have a plan?
I wonder what Blade will do. Well, he technically can't maybe control them because he has... Well, you could say he has the complete monster inside him.
Gather the scattered flesh and blood of Shuhu into my body, and I will command it as Full Wish did.
Oh. I see, so this is maybe something that will happen in the next patch.
Maybe. There's still a chance to turn this around.
Okay.
You're insane. You want to let that thing gather in one place to rise from the ashes? We must not repeat the mistakes of our past lives.
So yeah, well, if you know, Blade and, to be fair, the past life of Dan Heng, so Dan Feng, they tried to revive their dead friend, and that failed. And as punishment, you could say, well, Blade got cursed with an immortal body and a monster inside him. Dan Feng, I think he got executed or died. And because of that, yeah, when he was reborn, he was imprisoned in the underground prison and escaped.
I knew it. You just couldn't resist pulling a big stunt.
I am the only host capable of maintaining my sanity.
Well, kind of.
Without the Spirit Whisper, I'm not 100% sure I could restrain you.
So I think that's Kafka. So, yeah. Tell me the Spirit Whisperer.
What if there was someone who could perform thought tuning and control you? Would that improve our odds?
I see, so Sunday we do it instead. Well.
Hellovian kid, don't do anything stupid. Do you have any idea how many infected people there are?
200,000?
Can you control the thoughts of hundreds of thousands? You're just adding one more victim to the list.
Well, maybe it's possible because of the mask, Sunday is a bit buffed, you could say.
Mr. Ashvale, there will always be people who do stupid things.
Okay.
I've been wondering something for a while now. How did Plain Arcadia get its name? Just like Penacony, the surface is all glitz and glamour, but underneath, the currents churn violently.
Sunday's a baddie. I see. Well, hello, ex-Gummy, welcome. Have you had a great day or we have a great day? And yeah, Sunday is quite cool.
But now I understand. Stasis can never bring happiness. Here, all answers are accepted, and all possibilities are allowed. People's wishes collide, shattering along with this Arcadia. But just like all shattered worlds, there is a light here that will never go out.
Okay.
I once sought to put an end to suffering. And for that very reason, today, I hope to have the opportunity to trailblaze the path ahead for them.
Okay. So I guess we are doing it. Patterning the flesh and, yeah, infusing all in blade. Ah, there are the little Sundays. All the Sundays.
Of the Arcadia, I, the exile Sunday, hereby reveal my identity to all of you.
Okay. So I think the little Sundays will be, well, kind of like a connection. Well, like a, well, how should I say, a path that will connect, connect everyone, you could say. Kind of like that.
On behalf of the 33 martyrs of the Sinwish Syndicate, I humbly beseech you.
Oh. Well, so yeah, Sunday did get his mask for promoting the Sinwish Syndicate. So I guess he's doing that. He said the thing. That's true, he said the thing.
Please, for the sake of this warrior, offer up your fear.
Okay.
There is no need to suppress it, nor should you feel ashamed. Please, face your fears. For only the truest of emotions can save this Arcadia.
Okay. So I guess this is where Blade transforms.
I will weave your desires into a lifeline. This will be an arduous, synchronized wish. A triumphant hymn that transcends the flesh and blood of the abundance and sounds throughout the Arcadia.
Okay. Please give us your wish power. Yeah.
Give us your wish power.
Wait, why are we whispering that? And that sounds quite menacing or threatening.
Put an end to this farce.
Oh, Skybow. Please. Do not cast your gaze here.
So yeah, the Skybow is the hunt. And yeah, the hunt and abundance, they have beef, you could say. So yeah.
May the tragedies of the past never be repeated.
Yeah.
There's still hope! There's still hope! There's still hope!
Okay. Oh. Maybe that's a reference to this old black one.
Your dreams always come to an end. This time, I will defend everyone's right to feel pain.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. I think that's the order. Because of the eye, but yeah. And now everything on Blade. Okay. Okay. Wait, what's happening? Oh. Okay.
Leverage began because of us. You and I will end this together.
Wait, I was trying the core? I thought Blade would absorb it or something like that. Didn't expect that. And it's over, I guess. Wait, where did this giant tree come from?
before it fully wakes up. I'll end this game with a single parameter.
Okay. We never know. Or maybe that's Shushu. Who knows? Or Shuhu? What's it called that? Yeah, I think. Okay.
Don't crowd around me. I'm not dead yet. If you want to say your goodbyes or catch up on old times, form a line.
Okay. I think Blade is alive. Nice work, Blady. I thought we'd have to fight a third phase. That would have been something. But yeah, the first one. Nice work, Blady.
Everyone just wants you to live out a good life.
The word live seems rather disrespectful to him.
Oh, okay.
Saving a planet from the scourge of the abundance is indeed a monumental achievement.
You missed the entire battle. Where did you go?
So I think Yao Guang will be important in the later pages too.
Apologies. I had a long talk with someone and spent quite some time divining the future, peering into the possibility of the Rainbow's intervention. Fortunately...
I see, so... Wait. I guess she talked with Evanesia. Then she watched the future. And like reading the futures. And then was wondering if the hunt will come down. Or something like that. But yeah.
Thank you, Stellaron Hunter. I say this with the utmost sincerity.
Okay. Will she still capture Blade though? That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, Blade is the number one... Well, not only the number one Shenzhou assassin, but also the number one criminal in Shenzhou.
So, did your hexagram reading come true?
Dragons clash in the wilderness. Their ichor dark and yellow. I assumed the High Elder and his nemesis would engage in a bloody battle. But it appears the prophecy did not come to pass.
Okay.
Perhaps those words hold a deeper meaning.
Maybe for the future or something. Before heading to the TV tower. Okay. I guess flashback.
The battle is over. Have you regained your sanity?
Thank you. But doing just this isn't enough.
What are you doing?
What? Wait a minute. Why does he have a sword or something on his back?
Why? Why are you plunging the fragments of the shard sword into your own body?
Oh. Yeah, I see. Wait. How did Blade do this? He plunged, wait. He put his sword inside his back. How did he stab himself like this? Can the swords fly or move?
I hate Shuhu is right before my eyes. Only this way can I remain lucid and remember those mistakes.
Okay.
Only in this way can I face the coming death match.
Okay.
He uses a fragmented sword to maintain his sanity. The pain must be indescribable.
I wonder where this... Wait. We didn't see it on the model, so... Maybe somewhere else.
Ichor, dark and yellow, refers to the color of the shard sword when it shatters.
I see.
I see. That's a fascinating interpretation of the hexagram. But we've strayed from the topic at hand.
Okay.
As an envoy of the Xianzhou, it appears I must fulfill my mission now.
Now?
So yeah, I guess they are taking Blade.
Escort me back to the Xianzhou. To remain imprisoned for all eternity. Or perhaps execute me on the spot.
How are you enjoying 4.2? I just finished it a couple of days ago. Well, hello, Beef Mellow, welcome. I've had a great day, we have a great day. And yeah, for 4.2, I was speaking, I liked it, but yeah. It's, well, it isn't my favorite chapters, well, it is my favorite patch, you could say, in the Honkai stories, or all the Honkai Honkai style stories, but it was enjoyable, I would say.
If you want to make a move on a Stellaron Hunter, you'll have to answer to me.
Okay. Oh, there goes the smile. On the back.
I'm not unreasonable. I can grant you the ending you've been seeking. A dignified funeral. All your own.
Okay.
If everyone is in agreement, then come with me so we can discuss the plan. As for the burial site, I have chosen Plain Arcadia, at the end of the world in Canvas.
Okay. I wonder if they technically, well, kill Blade, but he's still somehow alive or something like that. What will you say are favorites? Patches, I mean? Patches, I would say... Honestly, I don't really remember them too much, but the first one would be the one with Finon, about, well, when he suddenly went crazy and fought Nanook. That was one of my favorites. Then I would say, well, Anaxas. That is something I found funny. Well, let me think. Yeah, honestly speaking, generally, Amphorius was the, well, most enjoyable. Well, the patches were the most enjoyable ones. I think a lot of my favorites are from Amphorius. Like the Midday cutscene and everything like that. About how he's going to the throne. Yeah, that was quite cool. I'm trying to think of Penacony, but I can't remember much. But yeah. It was a great story. The stake is high and there's also psychological theme. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think the stakes are always quite high. Wait, I just remembered the final boss in Mount Forest, Iron Tomb. Yeah. That was truly the hardest boss fight I've ever fought. The name suddenly came to me.
Sealed there is the entity that will allow you to exact revenge on Shuhu.
But that means Blade would still be alive. Or maybe? Ah no, I get it now. Wait. So yeah, I'm waiting for if there's a voice acting scene. And then that happens and I was like, say what I got. Well, I guess we don't get anything. Oh, okay. So yeah, I think they're talking about this giant hole that we saw, the core of the in Plain Arcadia. That place, there's something, well, apparently that can kill Shuhu, you could say. Still no idea what that is. My guess currently is it is, wait, oh, picked that accidentally. So my guess is some kind of thing of Terminus. The finality, I think. That's, well, I think at least. So maybe that can destroy Shuhu or something. But yeah, let's talk with everyone else first.
Good. I'm relieved to see you're unharmed.
Okay.
When I saw you fall, I thought it was all over. Thank goodness you're back. You always come back at the critical moment.
Yeah, I definitely think Amphorius had great highs. I do think it had a build up to those highs slowly. So I think maybe 4.3 is when we start to pick up, I hope. Yeah, that's true. Amphorius also took a while to build up. So I think, well, we are still, well, it's just the beginning. So maybe there will be a more favorite patch for me. I'm still curious about the characters that were, well, teased but haven't appeared now. Well, I think we have seen everyone except for Steven. So I wonder what kind of role he will have. That's what I'm currently curious. Because we have seen Nilux, Evanescia, the Blade and Silverwolf, and Sparksy. So that means only the Steven is left that we haven't seen from the, that we haven't, seen before. So I wonder what will happen.
But you seem a little different now.
Wait, do we? Well, honestly speaking, I wonder if that's foreshadowing. If it says we look a little different. Would be funny if we are somehow the plot twist villain or something. Well, because if you remember, not think about it, the scene where we were inside the core of Plain Arcadia, we did see about something, see the multiple us that wanted to become one of us or something like that. So yeah, there might be a chance we might get our body taken over or something like that. Yeah, now we have no idea anything about Mr. Meanie. That's true. The only thing we know about Mr. Meanie is that he's most likely a Lord Ranger. Well, from the thing we have seen from the illustration with Silverwolf, yeah, that guy is definitely the one with the hand and the dice. But yeah. I forgot the name though. But yeah, that's one of the Lord Rangers from the trailer video that I once saw. I think it was Turning Up Forest, but yeah. Because I'm back on the new path, perhaps? Yeah.
I can tell. This path really suits you.
But that's true. The Trailblazer and Elation. The perfect combo. Maybe. Why did you change your outfit too? I wonder, do the outfits just go with him? Like magical girl transformations?
I'm not sure why. But after leaving Amphorius, the blood of the permanence that had long lain dormant within me began to pulse once more.
Okay.
Presumably, in a place so close to the abundance and life itself, Imbiber de Lunay's powers have grown more active. I had intended to use this legacy from my past life sparingly.
I see, so I guess Danheng can just always transform into that.
But the situation in that battle just now was dire, and I didn't have a choice. To keep Blade from losing his mind, every single one of us had to give it our all.
Yeah. What are you going to do next?
I'm going to speak with Blade, and General Yao Guang too. I'm curious about the funeral that was mentioned just now. Could this be the release he's been waiting for all this time?
Yeah, could be.
Furthermore, those who underwent the happiness surgery, will they be able to be safely restored to their original state? Perhaps when this is all over, I can assist the Department of Aberration Defense with the aftermath.
I see.
I have a feeling that defeating Full Wish will only be just the beginning. The myriad of complications that follow, that will be an even tougher challenge to handle.
That's true. I wonder how we upped it. Because Full Wish was kind of like a final boss battle, you could say. But yeah. I wonder how high we go this time.
Anyway, let's head back to the Express first. We can talk there.
I wonder how they will up that, because in Amphorius they did for the cosmic danger. Then in Plain Arcadia we are fighting against the Lord Ravager. Yeah, I think we're slowly going down again. Or maybe not, because Iron Tomb was also kind of a Lord Ravager, or potential one at least. So now we are fighting against a fully one. I wonder how they upped it after Plain Arcadia. Oh wait, it would be funny if after Plain Arcadia it's just a normal adventure or something. Just like Bronya 1 or something. Well, just like Jarrell 6, I think? Or 4? But yeah. Now let's talk to Silverwolf. Why does the Alpha sigh? Okay.
Blade was taken away by that Cienjo lady. Danger.
Oh, so you got already taken away.
Why are you calling me that all of a sudden?
After this battle, you've grown a few inches taller in my eyes.
I see.
Are you making fun of my height?
Well, she also got 2 drills now, so that's something. And that's always the problem with long-running stories. They have to top the last one somehow. Yeah, that's true. Now speaking, I think they don't really have to top I hope they don't go over the top. Instead, they just Instead of just always having, you could say, cosmic dangers, you could say. Instead having some normal, well, some peaceful ones would also be interesting. Like, it would be interesting if there was a revolution or dethroning someone or something like that. Or maybe another world that is outside of the cosmos, you could say. Like General 4, where they didn't have anything, well, where they didn't know about people above the sky or something. That would be interesting. I think there's a lot of focus on existing characters this time, rather than new characters. Blade, Hiko, Silverwolf, and all that. So maybe instead of big universe-ending threat, they are going to top it emotionally with character-driven stories. Yeah, that's true. That would be good. Yeah, well, a story that I would be interested in. I think I would like to see how Amphorius reacts to the other worlds, you could say. And how, well, it would be funny, but yeah, I want to know more about the Knights of Beauty. What will happen to Argentine, and how do the others look like, and stuff like that. I agree, there are a lot of different types of story to tell. Yeah, that's true. I want to see one where the stakes are not high, but, well, the story is good, you could say. Well, the stakes don't have to be always really high, but yeah. Is Blade alright?
Alright. He's anything but. He's got so many issues.
Okay. Yeah, I see the memes about Blade and Silverwolf. Yeah. Silverwolf is the daughter and Blade is the father that wants her to eat food.
In the blink of an eye, as the flesh and blood coalesced, that thing suddenly burst into a tree. Lucky for us, I was quick on the draw. I compressed it with an algorithm and stuffed it right into Blade's body.
Wait, what? Well, I guess Blade has a tree inside him now.
We should thank the little Dragon King, too. He kept Bladey under control. Nice assist.
Okay. So what's the plan?
Keep playing the Phantasm Moon games, obviously. What was that line again? Next time we meet, we'll be enemies. You dare defy me when I'm level 999.
Wait, what? I was thinking 999 would have, well, sound better, but yeah. But yeah. Let's see with Sunday.
I never imagined tuning could be so fatiguing.
Okay.
Fortunately, I succeeded.
Yeah. I wonder if Sunday ever tuned that many. Because he did. Did he ever use tuning that much? He did become an Aeon in Penacony, but yeah. Don't remember much of that. Yeah, I have no idea what the heck Zero's powers are supposed to be. But I guess that's why she has an Emanator of Elation. Well, I think her powers are just video game mechanics, you could say. Like, she did get a spear, lasers, and everything like that. So I think as long as... well, I think it's video game mechanics. But yeah. Wait, so the tree is Shuhu? Yeah, it could be Shuhu. Yeah, so yeah. I think it's similar like Amnesia, because Amnesia also is, well, part tree, you could say. Or the tree, the tree where all the masks are, that's part of Amnesia's body, you could say. So yeah, there's an outside form, like, one is a tree and the other body is a, kind of like two bodies. So yeah, I think at least like that. I could be wrong. Thanks, Sunny.
Saying thanks. You're making us sound like strangers.
Well, are you okay?
I'm fine. Linking everyone's thoughts together reminded me of Anna's dream.
I see. So yeah, Anna is the Order. So the Aeon of Order that got eaten or absorbed by the Harmony. But yeah, we also saw the eye of it though. Or, well, the eye of Anna when Sunday was tuning.
The world is truly full of wonders. This time, I used my tuning to defend the right to suffer.
Okay.
I feel like I'm no longer flying alone, but walking the earth together with everyone. It's grounding and reassuring.
Okay. What are you going to do next? Yeah. Sunday, well, he did announce himself, so he, has one thing done, I guess.
I think it's time I headed back to the Express for a rest. I've got a feeling I'm in for a lecture from Mr. Yang.
Yeah, that's true, because Sunday hasn't been in the Express for multiple days now, I think.
Sometime soon, I plan to pay my respects to the fallen of the Sinwish Syndicate. I want to tell Polwave that I fulfilled his request.
Okay.
See you on the Express.
So Polwave was the leader of the Sinwish Syndicate, and he wanted the Sinwish Syndicate to get some wish power by saying his name, saying their name, and get their new reputation, you could say. And yeah, Sunday did that. And now let's talk to Himiko. I guess the corpse of Full Wish or Ill Wish is also away now.
Are you all right? You're not hurt anywhere, are you?
I'm doing great, alive and kicking. It's so good to see you again. Himiko, when did you get here? I'm saying the first one. I'm doing great, alive and kicking.
Thank you, Himiko, for taking us on this journey.
Don't be silly. Right now, I just want to bring you, Dan Heng, and Sunday, everyone, back to the Express.
Okay.
Brew a few cups of coffee, sit in the party car, listen to records, and idle away the time chatting. I just want to see more of you all.
I see. Well, I just hope we don't have to drink the coffee. If you know, you know. Coffee? Yeah, dear. Yeah, that's just a deal.
Mm-hmm. It's a deal.
Did you feel Foolish defeat was a little underwhelming for having been built up since last patch? Well, not really. I would say it went... Well, the pacing was quite good. Well, we did kind of get her, the final battle and everything. Yeah, I would say I'm satisfied with this end of the story. Well, I think at least. I'm just wondering what will happen next. And what the next things are.
I'm going to see someone. I'll be back on the Express soon. Wait for me.
I guess we are visiting Evanesia then.
Don't take too long.
Okay. Tide of Wish Power is subsidized. I must say, mistaken, you have kept your promise once again. It's my turn to ask your help. Let's go meet up on Graveyard Academy, yeah? I guess that's Evanesia. Okay, wait for me. Okay, elation. Wait. Yeah. But I'm wondering, can I go to the... Yeah, to Courtyard? I kind of want to see if Sunday... Wait. How many flames Sunday has now?
For all this clamor.
Oh, our mass change?
The sound of thoughts clashing.
Now Sunday's 2. Yeah, Pearl has 1. Silverwolf has 3. Honestly, I forgot what the third condition was again. Asheville has 2. Full Wish is back to 2 again. Wait. The mass is still there. Sparks is 1, but yeah. Anyway. Yeah, Full Wish, the mass is still there. That means... Yeah, technically speaking, there are still some survivors, I would say. But yeah. I guess just felt like we're moving in on from it a bit fast. I don't think it was super dissatisfying either. I enjoyed it. Yeah, that's true. Well, it's fine. It was a good ending. I'm just worried what will happen about the next patches. Because if they go with this pace, the next patches might... Well, there might be 3 storylines or something like that. Or if they go too long, it might also be a bit... Well, it might get a bit boring, you could say. I'm wondering... well, I'm a bit worried about the pacing, but yeah. Right, because that mass isn't Full Wish, but 200... wait. I think it was 200,000 something people. Yeah. I think I'm waiting for Full Wish to grab Victim of Happy Syntax. To grab a Victim of Happy Syntax and force him into a smile and show us how right she is. Well, I think that might have been too graphic for Honkai Star Rail. So they didn't show that. But yeah, there are still... Well, some people... The people can still participate, I guess. Wonder how this will go, but yeah. Okay.
Be grateful
Let's
for
go
all
there.
this clamor. That is the sound of thoughts clashing.
Okay. So yeah, I think we'll meet him Evanesia now. Yeah, Evanesia, I think there will be more about her. At least more stories. And I also want to know the first Graphia, well, if you can say what that is about.
It.
Okay.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the everyday routine of Plain Arcadia's piece.
Okay.
Scored a big victory, huh? How's it feel?
What I guess? Happy, sad, I don't know. I would say happy.
Being
But
the
not
center
smiling.
of attention is worth rejoicing over.
Yeah.
But you've still got a long way to go before you win the game.
That's true. I think we still have 2 points left.
What about you?
Of 4. Wait, 1.
Am I speaking to Evanesia? Or her?
Okay.
Take a guess.
I would say it's Evanesia. But yeah, maybe the eye color only changes for us. Kind of like in, well, Jujutsu Kaisen. If not, apparently the patterns on Sukuna, only us the viewers were able to see it. The others didn't see it at all. Well, the characters in it. So maybe it's a situation like that. But not smiling, yeah.
What a shame. It's not every day you get to be a supplicant. Only to miss out on the spotlight completely.
Okay.
Still, at least I didn't become a villain character. A blessing in disguise.
Okay. I wonder if they're foreshadowing us about someone become a villain character. I still think it's a Trailblazer. It would be interesting if the Trailblazer suddenly becomes, his body gets taken over or something like that. There's still the possibility of that, at least, I think. It's fine, you have infinite lives after all. Stories are like spring, they'll come again soon. Yeah, the second one, I think. They come again soon.
You have infinite life.
Oh, I guess we say the same.
And in the future, infinite opportunities await.
Okay.
Thanks for cheering me up. Little Raccoon, I've been a huge fan of yours all along. I knew it would pay off from the very first page of the Fluffy Volume 1, Chapter 1.
Okay, what does she want again? So if you know, that's you could say Venetia's main sentence when she wants something. I did again, really didn't. Didn't you have something you wanted to ask me? Yeah, it's the first one. I did again, really didn't. Just say
Yes. I have a favor to ask of you. I need you to go deep into the world in Canvas and warn its creator.
What? Wait, are we really meeting the first Graphia now? And she's alive? You mean Graphia? Didn't she die ages ago? Yeah, didn't she die ages ago?
A millennium ago, Graphia sacrificed herself to create a plane within the painting to resist the demon legions from beyond. Since then, she has been slumbering in the deepest reaches of the scroll.
Okay.
And now, the enemy we once joined forces to fight has returned. Someone is forcing me to break the rules, to exhaust my strength. Someone wants to ruin the Phantasmoon games and destroy the Eon Seal.
Yeah, we have a feeling who that is, but yeah. So I guess the first Graphia is kind of alive then. I wonder what the model will look like. Will be a playable character or an NPC? Now we won't get to see the model at all and just an animation illustration of that.
Please, tell Graphia. The demon lord from beyond has returned. You must be careful.
Oh, I guess we now get the name for the dice guy. So the Lord Raja. Lord Raja Asad Pramat. I will never remember that. Asad maybe, because it's close to Asta, but yeah. So yeah, I guess that's the hand dice guy's name. Asad Pramat, so it really is him, will come with me. I'd say the... Wait, one thing I don't really know if whether Trailblazer even knows who that is. But yeah. Also, Asta Pramat is Mr. Meanie then. Yeah, most likely. If they're hinting it like this. I'm just gonna keep calling him Mr. Meanie. No, I see. Yeah, maybe I'll keep calling Mr. Meanie or Asad. One of those. But yeah. So, I'll say the first one. Is it really him?
While you were fighting, I was using the power of abundance to heal the wounds of all those affected.
Mr. Me is no more. Say hello to Mr. Assad. Yeah.
Sorry.
Lord Assad.
I guess I overdid it again. I really need a good long nap now.
Okay.
Look forward to my next dazzling entrance, little raccoon.
Yeah, Nessa will definitely come back. But yeah, she didn't get much story, I would say. Well, or spotlight, but she did a lot, I would say. Where would you go? Hey, don't leave. I brought back the special effects you forgot. Wait. Yeah, I want to say the special effects. Sounds funny.
Oh. Vanessa.
Wait. I see, the special effects were those flowers. I see. So she was the one who healed the Trailblazer? Yeah, could be. Honestly, I don't know how wish power works. Maybe the wishes also healed him. Who knows? Meanwhile, at the roof of Purlock's tower. Wait, there's a Purlock's tower?
Run dry, but the painted scrolls on the verge of tearing.
Oh.
I never thought the one who'd show up would be you.
Oh, who is it? Okay.
I'm flattered I managed to slip into your blind spot.
Don't tell me every NPC that looks like a gacha character is an anime or something like that. So she was the one who hit the Trailblazer. I thought characters can just magically heal. Well, yeah, they can magically heal, but yeah, or the wish power. Yeah, it's either one of those. Yeah, that was what one thing I was concerned about. Despite Vanessa being pulled with this patch, we didn't get any focus on her at all. Yeah, I hope we get... Yeah, I don't think they'll bring back the side quests, character quests, you could say. The purple ones. It's been a while since I've seen one, at least in Honkai. But yeah.
With everyone's eyes fixed on Full Wish, Purlock's tower security really isn't what it used to be.
Okay.
But that doesn't explain how a mere security officer could sneak in. Answer me this, Miss Kuchiba. Just what sort of secret are you hiding beneath that mask of yours?
Yeah. It was always suspicious that, well, Kuchiba had, well, that much detail in her design, you could say. And that uniqueness.
A masked fool? A spy from the marketing development department? Or the ninth supplicant?
Wait, what? Wait, is she also part of the Kraken?
As of right now, I'm still a security officer for the Department of Aberration Defense, and just as dutiful as you are. All I want is for the Phantasmoon games to continue.
Wait, I just had an idea. If you remember correctly, the mask with the Kraken has 4 tentacles. What if the 4 tentacles represent all the 4 bosses we have to fight against? That would kind of make sense with how many patches we have. The first, well, tentacle was Full Wish. Then the second will be Kuchiba or something, and the other 2, well, who knows. That will be interesting if that were true. But yeah, that's, well, I just thought about it, but yeah.
And as for how much I'm willing to divulge during this conversation, that depends entirely on your sincerity.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
I know the IPC has been plotting in Plain Arcadia for years, and it certainly isn't for the authority of the Elation. What you're trying to lay your hands on is the darkest secret of this world. A horror sealed away by the Ionic game.
Ah, so it's that core thing. Sand had an NPC design before he was purple. Maybe Kuchiba will become purple? Maybe. Yeah, that's true. That could also be something. Well, if Kuchiba became a purple character. Honestly speaking, Sunday was the moment I saw him, I knew he was playable. Because he was just too detailed, you could say.
The remains of the Eon Ouroboros are on Ahatopia.
Wait, what?
Right.
Wait. So the core thing might be Ouroboros then. The Voracity. If you know, that's the one with the snakes, or the tentacles, you could say. And the mouth. I thought it was sealed up in Ashrid's hand or something. I guess not. Yeah, I guess. Well, that's it for this patch. Okay. Now to think out, we didn't get that many breaks. Usually, well, at least in Forest, we did get a lot of walking time. But I guess not in this one. And the rewards are a bit well. How many do I have? Yeah, not enough. I need to save up. I lost the 50-50. If not, I can show you the character I lost it to. Yeah. I now have a Fushuan. Well, she's cute, so it's alright. But yeah. Ouroboros means a snake eating his own tail. Yeah.
All things are connected.
Yeah, that's why well, the tentacles are kind of snake heads and things like that. But yeah, I think that's it for today. So yeah, we finished 4.2. Wait. I think the story is done. Congrats. Well, thank you, Meathmellow. But yeah, I think there won't be any story. Well, at least now there's no story until 4.3, I think. I don't think they had split in two, but yeah. I guess we will. Well, it will be a while for the next Honkai Star stream or the next patch. But yeah. Well then, thank you for listening for today. I will have to start grinding Silverwolf for gems. Wait. I have to start grinding gems for Silverwolf. And yeah, congratulations. Well, thank you. Wait, so what happens next week? No more Honkai Star stream. Well, I will have to see. Either, well, I think maybe we'll do the tier list. Well, there's still the, well, I think I have to do 3 Olympus Company tier lists. And yeah, maybe we'll do a tier list stream. I have to see. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the game. Well, enjoyed the stream, not the game. Well, also enjoyed the game. And yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, that's tomorrow. Wait. Either tomorrow or next week. I have to look up. No, tomorrow is Master Duel. But Duel Links will be, will also be will be next week. So yeah. Olympus tier list? Yeah. I have to make a tier list of my impressions of the characters, you could say. From the Kanto 1, Kanto 2, and Kanto 3. How it evolved, I would say. I just have to figure out how to do it, but yeah. Well then, take care. Well, thank you, Meathmellow. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I hope everyone will have a nice day or had a nice day. And see you all next time. Bye!